Once upon a time there was a young astronaut named Stella who loved exploring space. She lived on a space station orbiting Earth with her parents, who were also astronauts. Stella spent her days gazing out the window at the planets and stars, dreaming of one day visiting them. One night, as Stella was getting ready for bed, a small, bright light suddenly appeared outside her window. She rushed over and saw that the light was a glowing spaceship. A little alien named Zoom popped his head out and invited Stella to go on an adventure with him to explore the solar system. Excited, she climbed aboard the spaceship without hesitation. In a flash they whizzed away from the space station towards their first stop, Mercury. Mercury was the smallest planet and closest to the Sun. It was a dry, rocky planet with temperatures reaching 800 degrees Fahrenheit on the side facing the Sun. Zoom gave Stella a special spacesuit that kept her cool as they walked along the scorching surface. They visited craters made from meteorites crashing into the planet long ago. Stella pretended to be an early astronaut pioneering the planet for the first time. After leaving Mercury, Stella and Zoom raced over to Venus, known for being the hottest planet. It was a dim world full of thick clouds that created a greenhouse effect, causing surface temperatures to reach 880 degrees. They flew down below the clouds in the spaceship to observe the volcanoes and lava covering the planet. Stella imagined she was an alien creature living in the extreme heat as Zoom laughed. Their next destination was Earth, Stella's home. As they approached, she gazed in awe at the beautiful blue and green sphere. Zoom flew them low over mountains, oceans, deserts, and forests so she could see her planet from this amazing view. Stella waved hello to Antarctica as they looped over the southernmost continent. She blew kisses to her parents somewhere far below as they zoomed away towards Mars. Mars was known as the Red Planet due to iron oxide covering the surface, making it appear rusty-colored. Stella pretended she was searching for signs of ancient microbial life as she hiked across red Martian plains. Huge volcanoes and craters dotted the alien landscape. She visited the giant canyon system called Valles Marineris, which was as long as the United States. As they blasted off again, Stella imagined one day people from Earth living on Mars. Jupiter was the largest planet, a gigantic ball of gas with a storm called the Great Red Spot which had raged for over 300 years. Stella thought Jupiter looked like a beautiful marble as they flew past its swirling clouds. She waved to the 4 moons orbiting the planet, dreaming of standing on one someday. As they continued on, Stella wondered what it would be like to dive into the dense clouds and discover surprises within. Bright ring Saturn was next on their grand tour. The icy rings around the planet stretched over 175,000 miles wide but were surprisingly thin, some only 10 feet thick. Stella pretended to ski and slide over the dazzling rings, having the time of her life. She drank in the view of Saturn's mysterious stormy North Pole, hoping to unlock its many secrets. Zoom then whisked them to Uranus, a pale blue planet lying sideways with rings tilted almost 90 degrees. BRRR, It was freezing here, with temperatures dipping to -371 degrees Fahrenheit. Stella saw its 27 moons as they surveyed the planet's smooth icy surface. She daydreamed about what creatures might live in the darker depths of the distant seas. Neptune was their next stop, windy and very cold. Its bluish surface was made of methane ice crystals. Stella was amazed by the giant dark storms churning through the planet's atmosphere as lightning flashed brightly. Nearby was mysterious Triton, a moon with ice volcanoes spewing nitrogen. As Zoom and Stella turned to head home at last, she wondered if aliens lived out here on the frozen dwarf planet Pluto. Zoom flew Stella back home, where she hugged her parents tightly, thrilled to be back safely but sad their grand adventure had ended. She told them all about the amazing worlds she explored thanks to the fantastic little alien named Zoom. That night, as Stella drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of the next time she might journey through the solar system again. Her imagination saw no limits to the mysteries left to uncover out there among the stars.